And this is an issue from May 2023, Couples Therapy. How can you increase the heart rate of your 50-plus-year-old husband? Tell him you're pregnant. A wife asked her husband, "What do you like most in me, my pretty face or my sexy body?" He looked at her from head to toe and replied, "I like your sense of humor." By all means marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. Socrates. If you want peace in your house, do what your wife wants. African proverb. I don't like it when couples argue in public, especially if I miss the beginning and don't know whose side I'm on. A job seeker was asked at the employment office in Southern California if he had any experience picking lemons. "I sure have," he says. "I was married 4 times. Marriage is full of surprises, but it's mostly just asking each other, "Do you have to do that right now?" If love is the answer, could you rephrase the question? Lily Tomlin. All you need is love, but a little chocolate now and then doesn't hurt. Charles Schultz. Do you know what women want? They want you to drag them to the bedroom, throw them on the bed, and do the dishes while they take a nap. The reason Mayberry was so peaceful and quiet was because nobody was married. Andy, Aunt Bee, Barney, Floyd, Howard, Goober, Gomer, Sam, Ernest T. Bass, Helen, Velma Lou, Clara, and of course Opie were all single. The only married person was Otis, and he was the town drunk. Roses are red, violets are blue. If he's busy on Valentine's Day, the side chick is you. Never laugh at your partner's choices. You're one of them. Rules for a happy marriage. 1. Never both be angry at the same time. 2. Never yell at each other unless the house is on fire. 3. If one of you has to win an argument, let it be your spouse. 4. If you have to criticize, do it lovingly. 5. Never bring up mistakes from the past. 6. Neglect the whole world rather than each other. 7. Never go to sleep with an argument unsettled. 8. At least once a day, say a kind word or pay a compliment to your partner. 9. When you have done something wrong, admit it and ask for forgiveness. 10. It takes 2 to make a quarrel, and the one in the wrong is usually the one who does the most talking. When in doubt, tell the truth. Mark Twain. A man is sitting at the doctor's office. While he's waiting, he playfully rotates the wedding ring on his finger. An older gentleman across from him leans forward and whispers, "Son, there ain't no combinations that's going to unlock that thing." I woke up last night from a noise somewhere in the house. My wife turned to me and whispered, "It must be a thief. Go downstairs and check." Reluctantly, I went downstairs. I checked every room, but couldn't find the thief. I knew the sneaky guy was hiding somewhere, but where? Then I remembered, I don't have a wife. What can a man do while his wife is going through menopause? The answer is keep busy. If you're handy with tools, you can finish the basement. Then when you're done, you'll have a place to live. Wife asks, why are you watching our wedding video backwards? Hubby replies, I like the part where I take the ring off your finger, leave the church, and go to the bar with friends. My girlfriend always laughs during sex, no matter what she's reading. Steve Jobs. Shortly before our 25th wedding anniversary, my husband sent 25 long-stemmed yellow roses to my office. A few days later, I plucked all the petals and dried them. On the night of our anniversary, I spread the petals over the bed and laid on top of them, wearing only a negligee. As I'd hoped, I got a reaction from my husband. When he saw me, he shouted, "Are those potato chips?" Wife, do you want dinner? Husband, sure, what are my choices? Wife, yes or no? My wife said she was leaving me because of my obsession with wearing different clothes every half an hour. I said, wait, I can change. This man was really lonely, so he posted an ad on a popular website. The ad said simply, wife wanted. He was surprised the next morning to find he had over 100 replies in his inbox. Unfortunately, they all said the same thing. You can have mine. An elderly couple had been shopping at a grocery store, and the wife decided to steal a can of peaches. The inevitable happened, and she was caught. Upon her court date, the judge asked her what she had stolen. Your Honor, I stole a can of peaches. The judge replied, how many peaches were in the can? She said 6. The judge then said, I will sentence you to 6 days in jail. Her husband stood up behind her and replied, Your Honor, she also stole a can of peas. Those are our references used in this issue for content and clip art. And that was Couples Therapy. Thank you for watching.